Today, we would want to talk about the Gen Z relationship and their expectations.
And nowadays, people go into relationship because of money. If you're in a relationship with a guy and the guy is not having money, I mean, you have to go and look elsewhere for someone who can give you.
Are you stingy?
People are really looking out for their personal interests. It's so bad that the expectations that they have when it comes to being in a relationship is myself, what I'm going to get out of it.
So, what are some of the qualities or elements that help to build longer lasting relationship? Hi, wonderful family. Welcome to Youth Trendy Vibes once again. You know, this is your community that will give you the vibes, the fun, the education you need to stay trendy and connected. We have come once again to talk about the youth matters, what we can resonate with. And we are still on the relationship issues and topics. And today we would want to know something or clarify something or talk about ourselves. Why is it that it's like the youth of today, our relationship isn't stable? Is it that we are ignorant? Is it that our expectations are too much? Or is it that there are some secret ingredients that our parents used in their relationships that we are not using? We will find the answers today. Today, we would want to talk about the Gen Z relationship and their expectations. What are your expectations in a relationship? Are you talking too much? Are you demanding? Are you stingy? Are you broke? Whatever it is, let's talk about it now and, bring up your suggestions, bring up your views in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe, yes, because this is an educative program and someone would be waiting to hear this and it will be beneficial to them. And also do not forget to share for other people to also get to hear about this beautiful program and youth platform so that we all can be one. My name is Inshu Rebecca, your host and your forever host of the show. I am in the studio with two beautiful and handsome gentlemen. I mean, one. So I have Obroni Koko, yes, and you like her. And a gentleman, they will introduce themselves and we get to the fireworks factory. Hi, darlings.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just love your voice.
Thank
Ladies first. What's your name?
I'm Chelsea Jessica Radley Becker.
So we have Chelsea Jessica. Ochade na katin Barcelona mpombeyo. Welcome, Chelsea.
Thank you.
Hi, gentlemen.
Yes.
Introduce yourself to the family.
Okay. I'm Francis Techi Mensah. Yeah.
Francis Techi Mensah. Francis, welcome.
Thank you.
Hey, cute dodo. Your boy Shagela mo.
Hey, that's it. Okay.
Now, Francis, Chelsea, how do you see relationship of nowadays? No munji, and now you do, and now you don't see it all.
It's not fun these days. It's really messed up.
Messed up.
Yes.
Yanka some for home because it's bothering.
Well, so relationship nowadays is people are really looking out for their personal interests. It's so bad that like the expectations that they have when it comes to being in a relationship is myself, what I'm going to get out of it, like what they are going to achieve out of it. If they don't get, they just move on like so fast.
Do you agree with Francis? Relationship is all about me and not we or us. What I will get, how comfortable I will be, and not about you. Are you sure? Chelsea, how do you see it?
I see it to be, how do I say it? People are only concerned about themselves and what they will get. And nowadays, people go into relationship because of money. Yes, that's what I see, because of money. If you're in a relationship with a guy and the guy is not having money, I mean, you have to go and look elsewhere for someone who can give you what you. But it's not supposed to be like that. It's hands go, hands come. You're supposed to support each other. You're not supposed to look for only what will be beneficial to you. You're also supposed to look for what will benefit the both of you.
So find out what will benefit the both of you and take the monetary aspect out. But it's going here.
Yeah.
It's going here a relationship.
You know,
It shouldn't be one-sided.
that is why we have family.
Okay.
Yes, because basically, when you are entering into something, remember you have family supporting you. Because what if the person doesn't have? Yes, so.
Francis is so unshakable. You have to go to your family. You shouldn't depend solely on your significant other. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, Chelsea, do you think we have a perfect relationship?
No, we don't. We don't have a perfect relationship.
Why do you say so?
With this going on, with this modern relationship, this Gen Z relationship, I don't see any perfect relationship because there's no trust, there's no honesty, and they keep hiding things from each other. So I don't think there's anything called perfect relationship.
Whoa.
Yes.
Francis?
Okay, so we can say that perfection, as humans, we don't have that quality. But our old time kind of relationship was a bit close to perfection. But now this Gen Z generation is messed. It's messed up. When it comes to relationship being perfect, we are quite very far away from perfection.
We are quite very far from perfection. Our parents had close to perfection. Really? They did not voice out. They did not voice what they were going through.
Okay, so
but we are bold enough to say what we want to say at every point in time. That is why it seems
basically I feel that their time, this social media was not there to mess things up. If you have to see your partner, you would have to go how you get to see the person, the kind of work you have to do to get there. But now it's just on your phone.
Yeah.
You don't have to stress.
And it's simple.
It's very simple. People are not working hard to really get there.
Okay.
Yes.
So you think much effort is not put into relationship of nowadays?
No.
Wow.
And I also think people look at what they see on social media.
Okay.
Yes, because for me, I think things on social media are not really that true. Yeah. So if you look at what's going on social media and you think you're not having a perfect relationship, so you want to follow what's trending on social media, it wouldn't help.
And so the Gen Zs follow the social media lovey-dovey relationship tips and all that, and we are lagging behind. Now, we would want to discuss some of the elements that help build a last and longing relationship. So what are some of the qualities or elements that help to build longer lasting relationship? Francis?
Okay, so I would say trust.
Trust.
It's very, very important.
Trust and all.
Yeah, that is the problem. Well, I think building trust goes a long way, and sometimes it's not about trusting somebody. Is not basically just seeing them all the time. It's a belief that your partner is going to be there for you. Is going to always stick with you. Yes, and trust is very good when it's you want to have a very good relationship. Yes, that is one thing.
So trust is key. So if you want to have a long-lasting relationship, you need trust. You need to trust even in their absence. Even if your partner is not there, you have the belief that yes, everything is all right. Chelsea, what would you say is one element that will build a long-lasting relationship?
For me, I think you shouldn't go in for looks.
Looks.
Yes. If you go in for looks, it's definitely not the right thing to do.
Okay.
Because if you are to go in for looks, you don't know what's inside the person. Yeah, so if you are to go in for looks, you think the person is nice, and this modern, this Gen Z youth, we go in for looks. The person is having this perfect shape. The person has to be like this. The person has to look this way. No, it's not supposed to be like that. If that was what our parents were looking back in those days, they wouldn't have been at where they are. So I think we shouldn't go in for looks. We should just be with the person. If the person is humble, calm, like my brother said, there should be trust.
Okay.
Yes. So I think the main key point is also trust. If there's no trust, the relationship can't go on.
And so Chelsea is also talking about the character. Go in for the character. One thing that will keep you in a longing relationship is character and not the looks. Because should in case anything happen, are you still going to be there? If they are deformed, are you going to be there? This is so deep. Oh my goodness. You should go in for trust and character. Now, let's talk about our parents' relationship and our relationship, our Gen Z relationship. Let's compare them. Is there a difference or similarities? Let's start with the similarities. Are we close to them?
Well, we are not close to them. I would really say we are not.
And do you think we have to be close to them?
No, because of the time difference, and the generation is different.
When's the waiting?
They are, we would say they are a bit old-fashioned, but I think those times that is where they had those good relationships too, that we really yearn right now, but we don't get, because we are saying we are current, but no, those current situation we are in right now is what is breaking up this kind of relationships that we are trying to enter.
Sure. And so, no, one by try no, because we think we know everything, but trust me, we are lost. Chelsea, let's talk about the difference. What are some of the differences you see in our relationship as compared to our parents' era?
Well, for me, I heard with our parents, for you to even see the person you want to be in a relationship or you want to get married, they have to come and see your family, talk things out there. But that's not what's happening now. They've already done what they want to do before they'll come back. And some even move out of their parents' house just to go and stay with the other partner. They are not married, they've not been engaged, they've not brought anything, that thing called knocking. They've not done any knocking. They just pack your things and move. So these are the things that are spoiling this relationship nowadays. So there's a big difference, because you have to be married, you have to be engaged before you can move into your husband or your wife's house. But that's not what I'm seeing nowadays.
So, youth staying, cohabiting, yes, let's say that. We move straight from our parents' house to our boyfriends and girlfriends' houses. Salome and Nanumunka. We go stay there for quite a longer time, and then we come back to, without getting ourselves married to the people that we went to stay with, and we get ourselves hurt at the end. Oh my goodness. Do you think that there are difference as compared to our parents' era of relationship and our relationship? You can still comment in, you can still give us your views in the comment section. Let us know some of the differences that were you can pinpoint, and we get to learn from there, because we need to learn. We have a lot to learn. Now, do you think that we should have expectations in relationship? Francis?
Yeah.
Or we should just go, we are in a relationship?
Well, expectations, yes.
Really?
Yes, you should. Because you can't just go into something you think you don't need anything from. Yes, because if you're entering into a relationship, you should know that at least one thing I personally, for me, I really yearn when I'm going to enter into a relationship is peace of mind. If I'm going to get peace of mind, why not? Basically, if the person is caring, doesn't really like to be in fights. Yes, because some people can just create
Drama
conflict,
kings and queens.
and because they are bored, like they are bored.
Hey.
You get it? How can you be bored and just be like, today I'm going to fight with you?
But I do that.
Then you better stop. well, it's
I do that.
But come on, there are some days it's fun. Yes, it's fun. But come on, I just came back from work. I'm really stressed out, and you are bored, so you just come and add that stress to mine. At least you should consider my stress level during the time that I'm around you. Yes, like I said, you are thinking about yourself now because you are bored. So now you want to feel okay, but you are not thinking about me not okay in that state.
Okay.
You get me?
Yeah.
So you always have to consider your partner's stress level because they need to have peace. Whenever I'm coming home and I'm excited, like I'm at work, then I'm excited to come home. Now these days, people are not even excited to go to the house. That is why by the time they get home, they are like, I'm expecting. By the time I get home, my wife is asleep, or maybe my girlfriend is not even there for me to even call. Like she knows I'll be busy all day. Like they really want to be busy all day.
Wow.
You get it? But if you are at peace, whenever you get even the slightest time in a day, you just want to call her because whatever she's going to say is just going to calm you down. Like,
Sure.
you get me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Chelsea, do you think people should set expectations when going into relationships?
Yes. If there are no expectation in relationship, why do you then go into a relationship? Is it that you are going into a relationship for fun, or you think your friends are in a relationship, so you also want to go into a relationship? You should know this relationship will lead me somewhere. The person I'm with in this relationship will help me with certain things, not entirely everything, but at least you have something to share with the person. The person will be there. But you're going for someone who is not always there. The person keeps bullying you a whole lot of things. No, that one wouldn't help. So you have to have an expectation. This person I'm going in a relationship with, will the person help me? What if I'm stressed out and I need someone to talk to? Will the person be there for me? These are the things you're supposed to expect in a relationship.
And so with this, we would want to talk about the people who say, oh, I don't have any expectation in this relationship. I just want us to be there. Be there. Like, seriously. Like, seriously, you should have expectations so that will drive the relationship. That will be your direction where you would want to go, and much more or many more. So have expectations, measurable ones, or measurable expectations. Now, what are some of the qualities that you would one must look for before accepting a relationship and before settling down with someone?
Okay. So one is a good communicator. Like somebody you can really talk to and doesn't stop talking when it comes to where you need to discuss about serious matters, even when fun conversations, like when you are in a relationship,
Sure.
you normally encounter any kind of conversation. It can be that you have family issues. You need somebody. You would definitely have to talk to your partner about it. You get it? And one thing I would say is look for somebody who doesn't use your words against you when there's conflict. It's very, very important because they can really, really ruin a very nice moment just with that. Even for me, when we are there's a bit of a misunderstanding and we are trying to talk things out, I normally like to talk on a very low tone. That one is best.
Yeah.
I don't like somebody who talks on top of my voice. Besides, I don't even want the next I like conversations with my partner where even the next person sitting close by doesn't hear a sound. Because the person doesn't need to hear us talking. So if you get somebody who can really talk at that tone and loves to have a conversation every time, wants to listen to you, and once you want somebody who you can talk to, be a good listener too.
Okay.
Because if you are not a good listener, you wouldn't listen and also give your comments in a way that is going to benefit both of you. You get me?
Ancestor back on a waba no. Ancestor corona na waba. We don't need to go back to our parents. We need to come to Francis. So be a good communicator, or look for a good communicator and a good listener, because relationship is not all rosy all the time. And so you would need somebody to talk to, somebody who can listen to you and, have this great thing to always, or great person to always go to in times of stress and in times of happy moments. Thank you so much, Francis. Now, Chelsea, what's the quality that one must look for in somebody before they go into relationship with them or settle down with them?
You should look for someone who, when you're emotionally down, the person will be willing to help you. For me, every little thing, then I'm down. If I crave, then I'm down.
Oh.
So if emotionally I'm down and you're also down, who is going to support who? Who is going to talk to each other? Who is going to convince or bring up the person's spirit? So I think, yes, you should look for someone who emotionally supports you when you are down.
Great. So look for somebody that can support you emotionally. What about financially and
It should be 50-50.
50-50? So look for somebody that, can support you when you are down. Not or Baba Joe Papa Nejuma. Question means that don't go and do that. Now let's talk about this matter. Should one carry their load or onto their partners, like take care of me, my school fees, my feeding, my clothes, everything?
Okay.
Is it advisable? Must one expect that? And would you do that?
For me. Okay, so let me make this straight. In my field of work, I'm a photographer. So when you are at a wedding engagement, the moment you get full, like a daughter is handed over to you, that you have all the right to take care of her, is when the father or the girl has agreed that they should even take the things that they brought to, because the family had accepted, all right. But even when if the girl rejects the things, it means that there's no agreement there.
Sure.
At that point, that is where the guy begins to take wholly of the woman.
Okay.
So now in a relationship, it's like you have a group of friends, or you are friends, but you support each other. Yes, it should be 50-50. When I say 50-50, it's like maybe you can't support me financially because maybe I'm the guy, I have a lot of money, I work a lot. But where you can help me, maybe with cooking, with maybe my laundry or something, yeah, fine. But when it comes to taking care of a woman, carrying all her load, it's not your responsibility.
Okay.
It's never a guy's responsibility in a relationship. Because basically, before you were coming, you had family. There are some people they even have money. There are some girls, they have money than you, the guy, but they want to still put every kind of stress on you, the guy. Please avoid those kind of girls. Oh, your money is finished. Because even the slightest thing that they can use money to buy, and they would still want you to buy for them. Please, it's bad.
Okay.
It's bad for this Gen Z. I've heard a lot from friends about these kinds of stuff. It's not helping. It's not helping.
It's not helping. And so do not expect your partner or your beloved to carry your loads or pay for your bills whilst they have not married you. Chelsea, do you think that men should expect ladies to do their washing, do the cooking, the cleaning, whilst they have not married you?
No.
Must they expect that at all? No. Why?
Why must a lady wash for you, cook for you? You are not married to the person, not even engagement, not even to talk of knocking. And you expect the person to come and cook for it, come and say, hey, me, because I won't even get time to come and do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Because I'll tell you, I'll feel lazy doing such things. I wouldn't do it at all. So you are not expected to wash, to cook.
But I'm coming. So when I was talking about taking care of a woman, there's a potential that the guy is doing some.
Okay.
But in a situation you are not doing anything. So now I want to get married to you. What shows that when I get married to you, these kinds of things will be taken care of.
So what also shows that if we get married to you, you will also provide.
Oh, technically yes. For a guy, he will show you what he can do.
You're
Okay.
lying.
Really?
It's not true. So are you
Okay.
trying to say
Okay, let me
your
say
parents
some
were
guys
doing? No, are you trying to say so your parents were
Yeah.
doing those things back in the days?
that he takes partially
They
care
don't
of you.
even. They don't even move to the guy's house. So.
Oh, no, okay. So with the washing, you know that I can bring my stuff to you in your house. Maybe I can pack it up for you.
And my mom will be already pack it for you that I can wash.
The expectations are too
You know,
high.
it's too high. You know.
Oh my goodness. So do you think that ladies of today are too demanding?
Okay. It depends.
Okay.
Like we said, you meet good ones, you meet bad ones. The bad ones have high expectations, very very high expectations. Like they have that sugar daddy expectations for their boyfriends.
Really?
Oh yeah, some really do. It's sometimes their kind of relation, especially they try to compare it with what they kind of received in their previous relationships. They were in a relationship where the other guy was giving a lot, but technically it could be that the person didn't really love them. But you meet somebody who really loves, and this time he is not really as wealthy or to the level of your ex, but you still want to receive that kind of same level, and they don't want to be content with whoever they are with. That is where the problem comes in.
So the expectations that we have when we move on to our next relationship is too much. In case your ex was wealthy or financially buoyant, I don't think you have to take that to the next man. You have to know who you are dealing with and how you can help him for him to also help you. Chelsea, do you think men of nowadays are stingy or they are broke?
Some are broke, some are stingy. Because you could see this particular person has it. Or it's not that the person is not having. Or for the person to give you the money, be like, no, I have plans for this money. I have plans for us. I will be using this money for this. We'll be using this money. No, that person is a stingy person. But for me, I see someone who is broke as in, this is what I always tell my mom. If the person is having, and the person doesn't give you, the person is stingy. But when the person doesn't have, but the little the person gets, the person gives to you, I wouldn't even say the person is broke. I would say the person is not having at that moment. Yeah, so I wouldn't say someone is broke. I would just say they are stingy people, and people, when they have, they'll give it to you.
So are you a stingy guy? Or you are somebody who is kind
Can I
and
come in?
generous?
Can I come in here for?
But you do not have. Okay.
The stingy and like a guy. Some people take in their past relationship issues into the nest. What makes most guys stingy is, like, let's say he found this lady, he spends so much on her, and this lady maybe breaks up with him in a very bad way after collecting everything that the guy provided, everything that she needs, and now he moves on into another relationship. Now he's cautious.
But being cautious doesn't mean that you have to bring that on me. I'm
I
not
know.
I'm not your ex.
I know. You're not my ex, but like I said, some people carry the load along. They always,
Meaning the person went in for looks.
really.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then please don't go in for
And
looks.
something above him.
Yeah, but
Yes.
okay. Well, that's fine. But it depends. Like we are all talking about the demands also. So if you are demanding a lot, yeah, it brings some kind of red flags and all that. It depends on how much you demand. And if a guy is giving willingly, it shows that he really really cares about you. But if you are making a lot of demands, it also has a different thing.
And do you know some guys also don't like it when you don't ask them for something?
And
Yes.
some do not give at all, even if you ask.
Yes, it's true. Yes, some guys don't. Me personally, when you don't ask me for something, I get. I don't like it.
Like we like
If
the
it's
guys
within my
who
power.
would love to, hear from you what you need. Why don't you ask anything? Why don't you ask for anything? Yes, we need those guys. Please, if you know that you are stingy, don't go in for any lady like us. You see, don't bring your wahala. Or Chelsea,
Yes.
are you with me?
Yes.
Oh yes, I have a supporter. Now we would want to talk about deal breakers. What are your deal breakers in relationship?
Like a deal breaker, I can give an example like cheating.
Okay.
It's yeah. So for me, a deal breaker like cheating is I don't like it when the same attention that I get from you is being shared. You know, cheating doesn't only have to come with you being in an affair, intimate with somebody, maybe having sex. That one self is worse. You are that one you technically will be hurting yourself because you'll be losing a good person for somebody who would just use you and dump you. Because he knows once somebody knows you're in a relationship and still wants to sleep with you, just know that the person is not serious about you. Yes, and so cheating comes with like doing things, chatting with people behind your partner's back and doing your best to hide it from them. Like people go a very long way, so straight with their phones. I don't have a problem with my phone. Sometimes when I've been in a relationship where my partner's fingerprint was on my phone. You can open my phone with your fingerprint. Mommy, just go through what you want to go through. If you see, and you can just, there was this example that a certain lady gave me that she would just type "I love you" on my WhatsApp search. You know, when you type "love," that word you get you get messages that you can just easily go to the message and go and read. I'm like, you just type there. You open your own chat. You get me?
That's so beautiful.
So when I'm in a relationship, that is one thing. I don't have anything to hide. And if I have somebody that I talk to, I have friends, I probably do my best to introduce you to all of them. So that in case you see there's a call on my phone, you don't panic. You don't know what. Yeah, I just want to keep you on the safer side. So me cheating there, when you do it, Masa, you go.
Simple and kaba short. Chelsea, your deal breaker.
Someone who lies in a relationship. When you are being caught doing something and you still insist, no, this is not what I did. I don't care what you've done for me, or I don't care how far we've come in the relationship. You just go, because you just have to say the truth. You see, sometimes the truth will make the person calm. Even if the person is angry at you, the person will be calm, relax for some time, then the person will come back to you so that you guys can talk. But when the person keeps on asking you this and you keep on lying, for me, it's over between us.
It's over between us. What is your deal breaker? And we have a lot of them. It's not only cheating and lying. We have a lot of them. You would want to share with us your views in the comment section. And do not forget to subscribe. Now, the final question, and then we get up. Do you think we must follow what social media tells us to guide our relationship and also, include that in our relationship?
Well, in a way, there are positive things on the social media. Okay. We are exposed to a very wide range of information, but you have to be selective. Yes, when you go to your platforms, your TikTok, your Instagram, what you really focus or watch is what the algorithm that is on our social media platforms bring to you. If you are somebody that normally searches on music, you normally get reels and other stuff from music. If you are a memes kind of person, you get those things. So what you search for or what you look at normally is what you get. So if you are looking out for things that are going to ruin your relationship almost all the time, then expect that you find yourself in that kind of situation, because you do what you see. People really learn. We are still like children. We still do what we see.
Yes.
We practice it. In a way, we feel we don't, but we do practice what we see, and we have to be careful.
We have to be careful. Chelsea, do you think social media should be our go-to for our relationship?
Yes and no. Yes, because with everything, there's the negative side and there's the positive side. So you have to look for what you really want to be done in a relationship. For me, I feel you shouldn't follow these trendy stuffs on the internet, because you don't know what they are going through when they are off cameras. So yeah, also I think you're not supposed to follow them. Yes, you're supposed to do what you think it's okay for you to be in a relationship, rather than learning from someone to build up your relationship.
So do not use the social media things that you see as a yardstick for your relationship. Yearn to be you, do you. Final one. What if your partner does not remember your birthday? If your partner does not remember your birthday, what will be your reaction? Do you expect them to know and then wish you? Or anything goes? The final.
Yes, you're supposed to remember. If you like forget me, but for my birthday, dear, you're supposed to remember my birthday. That one, it's a must.
Okay.
Yes, you're supposed to remember my birthday. If you like forget me for days, months, but for my birthday, at least a little wish
Oh.
will show you are still there.
All right.
Yes.
Francis.
Okay, so for me, I wouldn't have a problem, because for me, I'm a guy. Some things we don't really talk about.
Are you sure?
So I don't have a problem with you not remembering my birthday, but for me, if I don't remember yours, I'm in trouble. Because normally what I do is I keep a reminder on my calendar.
Okay.
So if it's like tomorrow is your birthday, I get a reminder. Yes, I get a reminder that on my phone I have a reminder on it.
Okay.
Yes, so I set that reminder every time. Whenever your birthday is close, I just get a notification that so I don't have to get into trouble, because this thing is something that for guys we don't take it personally normally, but for ladies you have to be careful. Yes, most ladies have problems with this kind of issue.
We've said a lot. We have a lot to talk about. But we will end here and then continue another time. I know that you are enjoying it and you have enjoyed it. And yes, we are so pleased to come your way with this interesting topic and discussion. Thank you so much for joining us till this end. And do not forget to subscribe. Yes, for somebody to also see and learn something. Thank you so much, Chelsea. Thank you so much, Francis.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad that you came, and yes, I've learned so much from you. Marcus, I'm your drama queen. I think I'll stop.
You're not the only person.
Okay.
And so thank you to our proud sponsor, 24 Studios and 24 Rentals. So 24 Sam Studios deal in photography and videography. So for your photo shoots, birthday photo shoots, your wedding, your engagements, funeral, birthday parties, and all others, we are there for you. We are your number one stop. Do not go anywhere. Do not look left. Do not look right. 24 Sam Studios has got you. So you can call us on 0245 619403, 0245 619403, or locate us at Mfansipim Junction, adjacent Vice City Barbering Shop in Cape Coast. And also 24 Rentals. If you need drones, you need license, lenses, camera lenses, lighting systems, studio and editing spaces, we are in for you. Accessories and all things, microphones, you get it. We can lend them to you or rent them to you. Very affordable. You can also call us on the same line, 0245 61 9403, 0245 61 9403, or locate us at the same spot in Mfansipim Junction, adjacent Vice City Barbering Shop. This is Youth Trendy Vibes. Continue following, continue learning, continue entertaining yourself. You get to stay trendy and connected each and every day. My name is Inshira Becca, your host for this show.